Formaji YouTube video k lia oper jo tum ny story lik kdhs k oper tai men strong hook lik k do. Hook jandar. Suspenseful our curiosity si barpor hona chaye k mary vauer engage ho jn our video ko ntk deken thick clouds covered the sky. A cold wind swept across my body. Every step I took felt as if the world was shaking beneath my feet. Sunlight peeked through thin gaps in the clouds. Strange shadows danced on the ground. I raised my hand to brush the air. But there was no dust on my fingers. The sound of the wind shifted. It became a whisper, as if someone was calling my name. My heart pounded faster with each second. Something was near, but I could not see it. I slowed my steps. I looked around. The trees that were once green twisted unnaturally. It was as if they were breathing on their own. A strange scent reached me. A mix of ash and damp soil. Yet there was no fire, no dust. It made me feel nauseous for no reason. I tried to take another step. But my feet seemed stuck to the ground. The whispering wind drew closer. It sounded so clear, as if someone was standing next to my ear. I turned around. No one was there, but the shadow I saw among the trees. It was not my own. The figure moved closer, but when I tried to focus on it, it slowly dissolved into the air, leaving only silence and emptiness. I stood frozen amid confusion. I felt some force pulling me from the sky. It drew me up, above the clouds. Above the reality I thought I knew. The air grew thinner as I rose higher, and a strange cold settled into my bones. The wind howled around me, carrying voices that I could not place. They were whispers and screams blended together, echoing from nowhere and everywhere. I looked down, expecting to see the clouds beneath me. But there was no cloud. Only a vast emptiness, black and deep, stretching endlessly. It was as if the world itself had vanished, leaving me suspended over an infinite void. Panic clawed at my chest, yet my body refused to fall. My arms flailed in the air, but gravity no longer obeyed the rules I knew. I was weightless, drifting towards some unseen destination. Every instinct screamed to turn back, yet there was no path to retreat. Then I saw it, a light, faint at first, flickering far ahead. Not sunlight, not moonlight, something different, unnatural. It pulsed like a heartbeat, slow and deliberate, calling me forward. As I drew closer, the air grew thicker. A strange pressure pressed against my ears and lungs. I felt like my skin was stretching, my nerves igniting with every heartbeat. I could hear my own blood rushing, louder than anything else. The light resolved into a structure, floating impossibly in the void. It looked like a temple made of mirrors and shadows. Every surface reflected not me, but distorted versions of myself. Each reflection twisted in agony, smiling, screaming, or crying silently. I wanted to stop, to turn back, but my body moved forward against my will. The closer I came, the louder the whispers became. They were no longer just voices, they were memories. Voices of people I had known, things I had done, choices I had never made. Every regret, every fear, every secret thought was laid bare in the echoes. I reached the entrance. The doors, or what looked like doors, opened before I could touch them. Inside, it was darker than night, yet shapes moved in the shadows. I could hear the faint scratching of claws, the shuffle of feet that had no bodies. The air smelled of iron and smoke, of decay and something sweet and rotting all at once. A figure appeared at the center of the hall. It was tall, impossibly thin, with limbs that bent in